I'm Adam Carolla. This ain't gonna be your average home improvement show. That's exactly what I said was gonna happen. We're gonna do the celebrity thing. Hey everybody, I'm Adam Carolla, that's Dr. Drew. We'll do the family thing. Hey, Lynette! And you can watch me lose my mind trying to finish this project. Ow! I gotta make a note to kill myself. Okay. This is my horribly ill-fated plan. I'm gonna buy a house, I'm gonna renovate the house. It's too tight. I'm going to use all my own money.
The purpose of the show is to make money, right?
And I'm going to use my own crew, or as I like to call them, my band of unemployable idiots. And at the end, I'm going to try to sell the house for $1 million. Uh-oh. I get a project that's going to send me straight into therapy. So sit back, strap in, and watch it all unfold on the Adam Carolla Project. Here's tonight's blueprint.
I can't wait to go home and never see this house again.
Show me what you're doing.
I'll show you the door. You keep that tone up.
Just show me
that's what you're going to see.
Gary, are you going to miss me?
Yeah, I'll miss you, Ray.
Will you miss me in a good way or a bad way?
A little bit of both.
Well, if you guys aren't pulling your checkbooks out, get out of here.
Leaving without paying.
I don't know if they like the house.
That's the 5th couple I've seen walk in, look around.
Okay, why don't you
eat a
just
cookie,
talk to
and
the
then
cameras and I'll
leave.
talk to them?
Would you get money from them?
It all began with a simple plan. Buy a house, remodel a house, sell a house, make some money. I ended up buying my childhood home from my dad and tore the bejesus out of it. I gave myself just 3 months to remodel it.
Oh! Like a glove!
My goal was to sell it for $1 million. And just like that, we're in the last week. The finish line is actually in sight. Which is kind of a miracle considering my crew. Rub it on me.
Hey,
just rub it on ya! Okay, Zorba.
We're rushing it because the inspector's coming. I was supposed to have this done yesterday.
Play a little something.
I got Anthony doing something all day.
Now that we're just about finished with the project, I'm going to be counting on my realtor, Karen, to sell this puppy. And of course, she's going to put her 2 cents in before she puts it on the market.
Almost there.
Now, I know you think the kitchen's a little dark, a little masculine.
It's your house.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully it's not going to be soon.
Why don't we take a walk through the rooms?
All right. This is what they're going to remember me for. My mirrors. Makes the room look bigger, doesn't look... That's not the crappy aluminum gold stuff.
I think what you're probably going to need is a bigger magnet back here so it holds.
Yeah.
Is there a drain?
I don't think we did that.
You didn't put a drain in?
Oh, there should be. Oh, well, it's plumbed.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't have the overflow
Pan.
emergency pan.
Yeah, okay. Is this going to be finished off?
Yeah, we'll paint that.
Now, I noticed this, you detailed the tile out.
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
Before you put it on the market, are you going to stage it? You know how you go to these model homes and these developments and they're done to the nines?
I'm going to stage it, but I'm going to take it a step further.
What?
Well, we're going to put all the furniture in, but I'm actually going to have a family living here. I'll have a guy in his underpants napping on the sofa.
You'll never sell your
We'll
house.
walk into the bathroom.
Yeah.
The 14-year-old son will be in there, be like, oh crap, no. I'll have a teenage daughter who has her boyfriend in the room and he's no good, and the dad
in
starts
5 years
yelling,
when you call me
what are
back
you
to
doing
sell
in
this
here?
house?
And stepmom comes in, but she's the trophy stepmom and she's had too much plastic surgery and she's screaming at the dad, I only married you for your money. And then the daughter and the stepmom start getting, it's a real family feel, you know. It'll be so realistic, you know. I mean, it's one thing just to see furniture, but it's another thing to really feel like a family's in here.
Okay, how long do you want to own this house?
And up here?
Show me what you're doing. Show me what you're doing.
I'll show you the door. You keep that tone up.
Just show me
That's what
what
you're
you're
going to see. I'll show you the. I will show you to the door.
You're not too big that you weren't too little. Remember those days. See you building here.
This is just going to be
It's
a
just a
pad,
pad.
a step up.
So
like
you can have
What?
outdoor furniture
chairs,
here.
umbrellas, that kind
Just
of
a
thing.
deck, concrete deck.
You want to get the top dollar for this house, you're going to have to do it to the marketplace. People
Well,
like
have the money.
grass. They
Make the
want
money.
trees. You do the concrete
All right.
around the pool, that's fine. The gorgeous
All right.
hedges you're going to put in, the green grass with
All
the
right, all right,
iceberg
all right.
roses.
So I'm digging this. All right, now hold on. So you're saying pour the pad around the pool, put the sod here, and the parents put the little swing set and castle and whatever here on this grass.
Right.
I believe, Karen, I've now turned the corner because maybe they do put the swing set here. The parents put the swing set here.
Kids can
and they
watch
can
in the
put their
pool.
table and their whatever over there. So, all right, we're going
Concrete.
sod. We're going colored concrete and sod. So I brought in my concrete guy, and he poured the deck around the pool.
A lot of things went wrong with the pool, so it was a lot of work for one simple pool.
We also poured a new concrete walkway. Then we did a custom flagstone patio. Karen loves landscaping, so I let her supervise. Of course, Ozzy and his boys did all the dirty work.
Okay, we got the bougainvillea. We can plant some of those things here.
I can't wait to go home and never see this house again.
Now that the landscaping is finished, it's time for me and Karen to figure out a price for this house.
I know when you bought the house, it was smaller than what it is now.
Yes. We added on about 600 square feet, but I'd like to call it a 5,500 square foot home.
No, really, Adam.
Well, just list it that way.
Adam,
Just do what I tell you for once, would you?
if I took $589 a foot, we're just under $1.2 million.
If we get one, we're a little disappointed. If we get 1, 2, we're pretty happy.
Maybe we'll go about the 160.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I could drive you by a couple of houses if you want to go drive by them.
All right. Karen and I went out to check out the competition to see how my house stacked up. Hey, what is this, Karen? Honey, stop the car. How come you don't have one of these signs?
It's just not my style, Adam.
And we don't have the pool one hanging?
That, you know what? I have the pool. I forgot to put it on.
It's in the trunk of your car, though. I want it out front of the house.
Let's just go see the house.
I got something to say. Can you hear me? On the way out, let's steal those signs.
The color doesn't work with my sign.
What sign? You don't have a sign. Just you pull the car around. I'll get the sign.
Let's go look
Do
at
it on
that.
the way.
Adam,
All
come
right.
on. Let's go look at the house.
Okay. I just want you to know that this is sort of a probationary period for you. We'll see how you do.
Yeah, okay.
If it works out.
Therese, hi. Karen Mizrahi.
Nice to meet
This
you.
is my client, Adam.
Adam. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I like your signs, by the way. Pool and hey, honey, stop the car. Should have got nothing like that. See the way she does this? She puts a nice lucite thing here, very professional with the cars. She's oriented it toward the front door so people come in. I really like the cut of your jib.
Let's go look at that.
All right. Somebody's jealous. When did they do this kitchen?
This kitchen was about 5 years ago. You saw the facing on the fireplace in the living room. So that was kind of unique, too.
You're kind of being Snoopy there, Adam.
It's a top drawer. What is there, a flashlight in there? What do you think, the hooker's body's gonna fall out of there? I'm just looking. Come on, Karen. She's a pro. What is it?
I'm Charisse.
Charisse. I like you, Charisse. But look, come on, let's keep moving.
What would you make this room?
Probably use this as the dungeon.
Who's dungeon?
I mean the rumpus room.
Oh.
Listen, I have an alternative lifestyle, or we have a marriage that's unconventional. I don't want to talk anymore about it, but you know, Lynette knew what she was getting into when she married me.
Did she make a big deal?
Certain beliefs? No. All right, Charisse, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Apologize for being a little late.
That's okay.
Hey, if they can get close to $1 million for this house, selling ours is going to be cake. Karen, get the sign. Get the sign.
Adam,
Get the sign.
you
Get the sign. Meet me in the car. Coming up next, we staged the house. It's amazing that rooms can look bigger with stuff in it.
It brings the eyes up and it creates enthusiasm.
Wow.
And that's the wow factor.
But will it help sell it? Find out when the Adam Carolla project returns. This is Julia. She's in charge of staging the house. She's going to bring in the furniture and the tchotchkes to give this house that buy me, I'm worth over $1 million look.
After redoing the house, you have to make the house look like this is a home, and that's what furniture and staging does. They've done studies, they've had demographics, and the reason is a buyer comes in and starts imagining their life in that home.
Those are going to go here.
Adam, this stager's coming in. Adam, this is Julia of Parker Rose Design.
Hi, Julia.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. How long has staging been around? I never heard about it, let's say, 800 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't invented until about maybe 15 years ago.
It's amazing that rooms can look bigger with stuff in it, which is sort of counterintuitive because it's hard to make stuff look bigger by putting stuff in it.
Well, what it is that it brings the eyes up, so you're not just looking at this flat area, and it creates enthusiasm.
Wow.
Wow, it is, and that's the wow factor. It increases the chance of you selling the house quickly, which is going to save you money in the long run by about 100%.
Right.
So
okay.
it makes things more understandable. It's space utilization. This is where my table goes. This is where I eat. You know, some people don't get that. This is where I sit. TV goes on wall.
That's where the eggs go.
Exactly.
Did you say exactly?
Exactly.
That's good.
Yay.
Up top, up top. Let me ask you this. Here's an interesting topic. The scent of, cinnamon or pumpkin pie can make men like amorous or something. Have you guys figured out a smell that'll loosen up people's wallets? I had a space for a TV up there.
Well, I just think it's TV overkill. And the thing is that we have to be aware that anybody could want to buy this house, and it could be someone who doesn't like TV.
Please scour the globe and find me the that doesn't like TV. I would like to kick them in the number one. Number two, I don't like those guys who do that. I don't watch TV. Shut up, you snob. Go read your stupid magazine under your tree, you idiot. Quit bragging to me you don't watch TV. Now, here's the thing. Everyone watches TV. They have to watch TV, and I will not sell this house on principle to someone who doesn't watch TV. If you brought a guy in and said, listen, I TiVo 70 shows a week, I watch 150 hours of television a week, I will offer you $800,000 for this house, and another guy came in and said, all I do is read The New Yorker all day and cast judgment on people like me who watch TV. I do not own a TV. I will give you $10 million for this house. Do you know which one I would sell this house to?
The guy who likes TV.
No, because $10 million is a lot of money. And, I don't have that kind of principle. If it's only a difference of a couple of dollars, I would probably go with the guy. But if it's $10 million, come on.
Yeah.
I'm selling it to that guy. I don't care what he does.
Cool.
Well, I'm not going to, this is like a bad date. You ordered the surf and turf. I don't feel like, there's a sexual compatibility.
Maybe it's this room. We should probably...
Yeah, we probably should get out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
What's happening, Karen?
Nothing, Adam. What's happening?
Oh, good.
Okay.
Is it you?
Yeah.
I understand the picture of me, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm big time. That's going to draw people in. But I'm saying, when if people look at this, they're like, hey, it's Adam. Hey, it's his house. Hey, there's Adam's house. Who? Who's this? Who's that?
That's the lady who used to feed you all the time.
This is Adam. Hey,
I
this is
remember
his
you when
house.
you were this big.
Sweetie, this is business. This is all business. Got nothing personal.
No, I
love you.
understand that.
Let's get a smaller picture of me. Just put it right there. I need my mug back, and we're done. Otherwise, it looks great. Looks awesome.
Thanks.
It's awesome. I'm going to leave the selling of the house to Karen so I can get to my second job, Loveline. And tonight isn't just any other night, because after 10 years, it's my last Loveline broadcast. Michelle, this is yours, and this is yours.
Thanks, Adam.
Drew, this is yours. You should hope a host leaves every week. This is the last show for me, everybody, but it is not the end. You know what I was thinking about? I made a few notes. I was thinking about it today. One of the things I was thinking about is Loveline is really like a great sports franchise. I was privileged to play quarterback for that franchise for 10 glorious seasons. I'm not taking the show with me when I leave, just like when Brett Favre leaves the Packers, he's not taking the team with him.
Right.
He maybe he was a good quarterback, maybe have some good memories of him, but someone else will step in, and the Cheeseheads will go on. And that's how I feel about this. That's sort of the analogy. I really did love doing this show, and one of the things I realized when I was trying to sort of calculate the numbers, 6,000 calls a year and 60,000 calls. 60,000 calls, everybody. Do I ever need to pick up the phone again? Wow. All right, let's talk to the great Andy Dick. Andy Dick?
Oh, my good friend, Adam Carolla.
How are you, Andy?
I'm sad.
Thanks, buddy.
Adam, I'll see you on your new show. You're going to be the guy for taking over Howard, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to say thanks for everything.
Thank you.
I've been actually a fan since I was like 11 years old when I first started hearing.
You've really coached me through my whole adolescence. You've really made a big difference in my life.
I am so happy to talk to you, Adam. I wanted to say that you have influenced my life.
Thank you.
I just called because I have to say that I love you.
Thanks, sweetie. Boy, I tell you these compliments. It's too much. It's too much, Drew. It's more than one man can stand.
And let me gush for a second, too. I mean, it's been a pleasure of life-changing proportion. I mean, I really appreciate everything about Adam and what he's done for me and my family, and you've taught me a good deal. I appreciate it.
And you've taught me a good deal. I had no idea what pearly penile papules were before I met you. I just thought there were bumps on my
Okay.
So, for the final time, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This was a nice final show, right? Wow.
All right, buddy.
Dude.
We're gonna miss you.
I miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, I'll be around. Well, the house is done and Loveline is done. I'm melancholy about it.
When you walk around with Adam in public, teenage kids, boys and girls, love Adam. He doesn't give advice that he hasn't done. He's been through the ringer. You know, with the end of Loveline, I think Adam kind of raised a generation.
There'll be a new house and there'll be a new radio show, and that will end and that will finish, and then there'll be another one, and then I'll die. When we return.
Hello, how are you?
I just don't like the kitchen. I don't care for the cabinetry. I think that the price might be just a little bit ambitious.
The doors stick. That's going to be problematic. A potential buyer would actually say, I don't want to consider the house simply because of something as minor as that.
How do you open it?
Do people like the house? Find out when the Adam Carolla Project returns. Today, Karen's holding a broker's open house. That's where she invites other realtors to the house to see if she can get them interested in it for their clients.
The brokers will come, and the brokers will then call their client up, discuss the house, ask them if they want to see it before the open house or do they want to see it on the Sunday or Saturday open house. That's basically, it's not difficult to understand. You get them with food, you know, like everybody else. People who, you know, want to eat lunch will come by, but there's also a purpose of it. If they're eating, they're going to stand longer and, you know, look at the house closer, you know, putting it into their little data blank. This is really nice because basically if someone sees and they entertain, this is like a buffet bar. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you doing?
Fine, please have something to eat.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
New pool, and all the work was permitted. You want a couple of flyers?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Am I swimming?
The house was originally 1,698, and they probably put on another 300-400. We're just waiting for the measurement, and then the extra room behind.
Okay. It's a good house.
For a lot of houses around here, even some of the ones that I've seen that have been redone, they're not done with this kind of taste and quality, and it's got a very pretty pool area, which a lot of people find very inviting.
It's the Adam Carolla project on TLC.
I've been watching that. That is so funny.
What do you think of it? The program?
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Very clever. He's funny.
And it was really a good idea that Adam wasn't here for the brokers' open house, because a lot of brokers wouldn't probably have been as honest with me with him standing here. Did you know what this house is? It's the Adam Carolla project.
I have no idea who Adam Carolla is. I think that it looks pretty. I just don't really like the kitchen. I don't care for the cabinetry. I think that the price might be just a little bit ambitious.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Karen, how are you?
Fine.
Beautiful house. Did you move in?
No.
This is the first time I've seen the house staged. It really looks like somebody lives there, so you can imagine how the rooms all would be. I thought I might see about finishing that gate.
Great. That would help.
I think if you could warn anybody about this house, just wear a helmet around the house when you walk around, just so in case 2x4s come through the roof on you. Watch for floor joists to go out. Watch where you walk. If you hear a squeak, it's major. Kind of weird because this wood's expanded since it's rained. Yeah, it's like a sponge.
Hey.
Hey, Ray. How are you?
What's happening, Karen? Look at this. Look
Ray,
at this presentation.
There's food for you, Ray.
All right, I'll partake.
So what do you think of the staging? How do you like it?
I dig it, actually.
It really
looks good.
It pulls the whole house together, doesn't it?
Yeah. The inside, I think, looks better than the outside. I think the inside, that's going to be this big selling point.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
This is really beautiful. I almost didn't recognize the house with all the furniture in it. But I think it would be funny if, like, Ray was laying in bed and they tried to sell the place. Karen, make sure nobody touches anything, because if they shake this thing, it could come tumbling down. Be very careful. I think the price is astronomical, but I think all the prices here in Los Angeles are astronomical.
To be honest with you, I think the issue with this is the difficulty in getting the doors open. It's a nice design, but the doors stick. That's going to be problematic. That might be something that a potential buyer would actually say, I don't want to consider the house simply because of something as minor as that.
How do you open them? Maybe they got a body in there.
20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. I would bet you we had 60 to 75 people through here today. I think that's a very successful open house. Now let's see if we get some phone calls. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired.
Before we open the place to the public, I thought we'd let my dad see his old house one last time.
Any thoughts thus far?
Well, it's
different, right?
It's different, yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, yeah, it's so
What do you think?
good. Now I'd like to have this house.
Yeah, so the kitchen is still where the kitchen is.
Yeah.
Little dining area is still where the dining area is. You know, the front door is where the front door is, but we opened things up.
Yeah.
Got rid of a lot of these little return walls and things that, you know, made it seem like a maze, you know?
Yeah, this is nice, this little area right in here.
Yeah.
You know, when I had the house, there's hardly any of that kind of,
No, you ran a tight ship.
there wasn't a crumb on the floor. There wasn't a, I got all that stuff out there. You know me, I tend to be a perfectionist.
It's your, you know, ex-Green Beret. You had a certain way of doing things when you're, you know, enlisted. I know you did a few tours in NAM.
I'd rather not talk about my war record. We had 2,000 trapped in this cage. You know what I mean? We had one bazooka. I'd rather not even say it because people think I'm bragging.
Get the Distinguished Medal of Honor and the German Flying Cross in the same year. The idea that he was decorated by both sides.
I was an All-American, what was that, 52?
52 and 54 over at Kent State.
Kent State, right.
And Ohio State.
Oh, I went to both, that same thing I'm doing.
53, that's when he blew the knee out. That's when they
that was
said
it.
nobody can come back from this injury.
But
you proved them wrong.
You know, when Kent State played Ohio State,
Right.
what did I do? I played a half for Kent State and a half for Ohio State. The bad
They
knee.
said, play football again, you may not walk again.
I knew,
The
but
doctor
I
said your career is over.
Oh, no.
And you proved them wrong. I think the old Heisman is still around here.
Yeah. I guess you do a little swimming myself. I'd rather not go into that period of my life.
I think people would be interested in hearing about the Olympics.
The Olympics?
68, Mexico City.
I had a mess with I had a dead arm. I had a bad arm. They said, you cannot swim in the finals. Remember that, Adam? And I
remember you anchoring that relay team in the U.S. going home with the gold.
Yeah. Like twisted around you or something. What did I do? Do you remember?
Yeah, you used to do a movie called Shake and Bake.
Yeah. Arms straight out.
Yeah, poised.
Just very poised, but head back. I had a little different style. Head back. Well, the Germans asked me if I could just do a little kind of bombing of London, for example. I listened to them, but I didn't actually do it. Oh, Adam.
So many memories come
So
flooding.
many memories.
Back.
I hardly ever talk about that stuff anymore.
No, it's too modesty prevents you. So my dad lives in his own world of fantasy. But when it comes to money, he snaps right out of it.
You know, this looks so... Yeah, that's it. This is where you and I sat down, and you practically robbed me, the deal. I can't believe that.
No, there should be a chalk outline around your wallet. Right here. This is a crime scene.
This is a crime scene. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Right, all right, I'll do it. I love you too much to haggle another word.
739.5.
All right.
All right, it's a deal.
All right, I'd rather not talk about that or the war.
When we return...
You know who's going to be real happy that we're done? The neighbors.
This is kind of like the Last Supper.
It is the Last Supper.
We give the house a proper send-off when the Adam Carolla project returns.
We're almost ready to do it.
Okay, cut uno, cut dos, like this. All right?
Our first open house is just around the corner, and it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that the house isn't quite done. We have till the end of the day to finish off our punch list.
This is our last day here. Hopefully somebody wants to buy this house. I don't know who might buy it, but whoever does, good luck to them.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Hey. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Glad to see Ozzy just showed up with the stuff for lunch. He's got a barbecue, a table, a couple of assistant sous chefs, and it probably will take about 4 hours lunch today. So it's, what, about 11 o'clock this morning? We'll probably eat around 2:30.
This is kind of like the Last Supper.
It is the Last Supper.
It's the Last Supper. Ozzy, do you want a barbecue in the garage?
Huh? You want to do the garage like old times?
Yeah, like
for the old
times.
times.
Better.
No.
Oh, God, too much flame.
What is going on?
What happened?
Wait, let's get the fan going.
You idiot!
Ozzy, it ain't even going out. It's blowing back in.
Bail out!
Get out of
We
it.
might have lost them.
Get out.
You can't even see the wall. He's gonna go crazy!
Ozzy, that might not have been a great idea. Gary, are you gonna miss me?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, I'll miss you, Ray.
Will you miss me in a good way or a bad way?
A little bit of both.
You and I never got in a fight, though.
No, we didn't. I'm amazed about that. Everybody else here is clashed heads, just about.
Ozzy! Ozzy, come here. Come here.
I was standing right behind you as you're watching these
those
guys
two guys
hold the
couldn't
thing up.
a drywall.
Gary, neither of them had a nail in their hand. You nut.
You're a thief.
You're robbing your friend. Do you feel good about it, thief?
Am I robbing him?
Thief.
Hey, am I robbing him? Am I robbing him too?
Ask him if I thief him. Go ask him if I thief. Adam, Adam, I rob you on every project that I do for you, right?
I didn't say you robbed me.
I know you don't say I rob you because you know I don't rob you.
Today I make a carne asada, hot and sour soup, chicken barbecue, rice, bean. You eating today, baby?
Fearless leader, everybody.
Yeah, baby. Ozzy, it's a barbecue. Ozzy, I expect to walk into your apartment and just see you barbecuing in the living room. I expect you to open your car and see barbecuing in your car. Like if you were on the space shuttle, I would see you barbecuing in zero gravity.
I see.
Ozzy with the tongs floating around, coals on fire. Ozzy trying to get the coals back into the thing. Gather around, bring it in.
Huddle up.
Huddle up. We've finished the house. Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah. It's all done. And the thing about it is it's still like, even though I've done it 100 times, the process is kind of amazing. It's a beautiful garage. Got the addition. The addition worked out. Worked out nicely there. The little office thing's nice. I think the carpet is a good call. Let's take a little tour. I want to look at the house.
Wipe your feet.
Go ahead, Ozzy. You got the car.
You
You wipe
carpet?
your feet. I wipe mine.
Wipe your feet.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
It did work out in here. Now this is all new. This is all.
It's awesome.
This is all addition here. This is where the glue lamb beam splice is. Right above us.
That nobody else
Right
knows
above
about.
you.
Nobody else, nobody but us and God. Oh, Gary cut the long one. The two glue lamps are different sizes. Gary had his choice between cutting 2 pieces of wood and he picked the wrong one.
You gotta be kidding me.
Perfect. That's devastating. All right, so here's the lesson. I should have went out there and looked. Gary should have said, I got 2 here, which one?
The beam suffered a tragic fate. Carolla Construction.
What's happening?
How you doing?
Good, baby doll.
Well, we're almost ready to do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I was caravanning today.
Mm-hmm.
Broker's Caravan, and there was a house, Adam. You really got to take a look at it. It is absolutely a steal. They're asking $699. 1,400 square feet on a 10,000 square foot lot.
Ow. Wow. That's exciting.
I know you didn't want me to talk about any more houses for a while, but you have to come and look at this house.
Gary, fire up the van. Steve, get the screw guns. Ozzy, put the wheels back on the barbecue. We got a new house.
Adam Carolla! Adam Carolla! Adam Carolla!
All right, let's go eat. Yeah! All right, let's eat. Come on. Get a hand in. On the count of 3, never again. 1, 2, 3, never again.
Wow, it looks amazing.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I like the feeling of how big this room is.
Oh, I love this tile.
It really looks great.
Yeah, nice job.
We just love it.
Thank you.
You guys did a great job. You really did. You should
It looks
be
awesome.
really proud of yourselves.
But before we sell the house, there's just one thing left to do.
Look at this. Ray! I'm not going in with a naked man. Get some underwear on. I'm not going in with a naked man.
Usually, if it was a cool project, I feel like sad that the project's done. But with this thing, I'm totally glad that I'm away from the situation, that it's over.
To test your compassion for other fellow workers and your tolerance level, temperamental level.
There will always be an Adam Carolla project as long as there's an Adam Carolla. So we got another 50 years of this.
When we return,
I don't know if they like the house.
did you get money from them?
Hi. How
Oh
are
my
you?
God, it's like I gotta tell everyone how to do their job.
The idea of spending over $1 million sounds kind of absurd.
Will Adam ever sell the house? Find out when the Adam Carolla project returns. Well, today's the big day, our first open house. This water spread out so dry. Did you see my Recyclarolla?
No.
No. Karen, that's the first thing you should be doing is taking people to the
Oh,
Recyclarolla.
out there. Okay, why don't you show it to him, Adam?
I like to entertain. Everyone makes that announcement. Casual entertainment, you know. No one goes, I like to entertain, but I'm super anal and uptight. I know everyone's got to wear bow ties and bow to me. But if you entertain casually like I do, or you have kids and they drink sodas and stuff, you get a big mountain of bottles and cans pretty quick. That's where the Carolla comes in. This is a chute. It'll take a beer bottle, it'll take a soda can, goes boom, right out there, ends up right outside the house in the receptacle.
That was actually a pretty good idea, especially if you're really lazy and you just want to have a drink and throw it in there. You don't have to worry about it.
The real problem with the Carolla is when the gardener doesn't bring the can back up and you just hear the bottle crash onto the pavement and you forget the thing's not out there. But yeah. All right, well, if you guys aren't pulling your checkbooks out, get out of here. They're leaving without paying.
I don't know if they like the house.
Go get money from them. That they're getting away.
Yeah, well, they weren't too interested when they first came home.
Get the money. Oh, my God. I've been seeing people coming in and...
They were looky-loos.
That's the 5th couple I've seen walk in, look around,
Okay, why don't you just talk to the cameras and I'll talk to this person?
Did you get money from them?
Hi. How are you?
Oh, my God, it's like I got to tell everyone how to do their job.
Now, the owner's here. Don't be offended by him if he comes out and says something that drives you a little bit, whatever. Adam, this is a lady who's interested in it. Do you want to take her money?
And how much square footage is in here?
25,000.
How much?
24, 25,000. I didn't pace it off.
Okay.
You know, I don't have a tape measure. I don't, you know, I mean, I use my gut. You figure 20,000 square foot's a pretty good-sized house, yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'd say.
Good job.
Okay, just pay Karen on your way out. Thanks for stopping by.
Pool is new.
Are we like in the flight path?
Yes, to the Burbank Airport.
So how often does that happen? That you're just like,
I don't know. This
You
is
know,
about the
kind of-
second time I became aware of it today.
oh yeah. But the floor here is just wood?
The floor is the original Douglas fir floor. In the old days, they
Yeah,
used
but
to
then
put
he
wood-
just painted it?
He painted it, yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought the house was kind of like my small little house that somebody went and painted. And so the idea of spending over $1 million sounds kind of absurd.
My band likes to, you know, kind of like rehearse in a centralized location, and this is kind of a central location. Nice feeling. It's got like a nice little flow to it.
Yeah, I like that.
And then come over
It has
here,
good-
Terry.
What's it called?
If you're right at home.
Feng shui or
Feng shui. Come here and take a look at here.
Can I just put my hand in front of it?
I like the
Yeah,
way
see
it
the
does that.
sensor underneath it?
Oh, yeah, they have these in Las
Put your-
Vegas, yeah. Oh, wow.
That's
Love
cool.
it. Can we look see that?
Sure.
How are the neighbors around here?
From what I gather, they all came yesterday and they all seem terrific.
It's brand new.
Yeah. I guess one on him.
It's nice, huh?
That's one of the most appealing parts, is that they have that extra room, and I can make it like a functioning studio. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
You're starting to put all the equipment in. We're considering making an offer on the house. What I really like is the design inside. It's kind of got a good flow for, you know, I'm a musician, so
What
I
is
kind
it?
of like
Feng
kung fu.
Feng shui.
Feng shui. I love the house. I like it.
Coming up next, bad news from Karen.
Adam.
Karen,
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to give you an update on what's happening.
will the house sell or won't it? Lynette came home today with a piece of news I've been waiting to hear for a long time.
Oh, I am for sure pregnant.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
A little Carolla's on the way.
Well, we'll find out tonight what my levels are and everything.
All right, I'm gonna start saving for college.
Okay.
All right.
You should have been saving a long time ago.
You didn't go to college. You're successful.
I'm successful because I married you, baby.
That's right, baby, but still smart enough to marry me. I'm excited about being a dad. Hey, I think being a dad will be cool. I think Lynette will be a great mom. Bye, precious.
Have a nice day, baby.
All right. So I'm on my way to parenthood. Now, if I could only sell the house before the kid's bar mitzvah.
The house has been on the market now a little over 3 weeks. We've had 2 public open houses, and the feedback that I'm getting is that the price is too high.
We predicted that the market would soften up, and it'll probably be right when we're trying to sell the house.
So I have to have a talk with Adam and go over the issues.
Hello?
Adam.
Karen?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to give you an update on what's happening.
All right, I'm here now, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I just wanted to go over, since the 3 weeks since we put the house on the market, we've really not had any strong interest at the price the house is at today. I think we need to sit down and reevaluate the price on the house if you really want to sell it.
Let me just make sure we're on the same page. Do you think the market is not strong now, or do you think the house is overpriced, or both?
I think it's a combination of both. I think the house...
Combination? All right. And what do you want to mark it down to?
My suggestion and my recommendation is $1,049,000.
What if we use this crazy reverse strategy of going up to 1.4?
What do you want to do? Go into bankruptcy?
I say we go up and really rattle people's cages.
Adam, I mean, you know,
They'll think there's buried treasure under the house.
Adam, don't start giving me that.
I'm telling you, I know people.
Adam.
You know lots. I know lots about people. My dream was to get more than $1 million for the house. I just got an offer for $1,008,000. But I didn't do it for the money.
Adam is really good at staying humble and down to earth and in with his roots. And that's what you saw with the Adam Carolla project. Because he could have had a bunch of super skilled and really, you know, diligent workers, but he chose instead to have people he really enjoyed being around.
I've always wanted to chronicle this experience, and I wanted to get my guys a little notoriety. I did it for them, and I did it to really just have the experience on tape. I'll show my kids the DVD of this show in 20 years, and they'll have a good laugh. Old Pops Carolla and his glue lamb bean. I enjoy building because it's tangible. I don't like fields that aren't tangible. I don't like theories. I like the idea that, you know, when we bought this house a few months ago, it looked completely different than it does now. I'm not that sentimental, and I wish I was more sentimental, but I grew up in it, then I fixed it up, and I'll sell it. And then I'll find another house, and I'll fix it up, and I'll sell it.
New messages. Hi, Adam. It's Mom, and I had something important I wanted to talk to you about. Your stepfather and I are thinking of selling our house. You know, it needs a lot of fixing, as you know. If you bring your charm and your magic to the house and, you know, do as good a job as you did with your dad's, we could probably get a lot more money for it. If you think you might be interested, you know, let us know. And I love you. Okay, bye-bye.